Great. Sorry to all these elves. Whoops. Alright, let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's rest before this. We probably have a pretty big fight up here. RTX. Ryuzen with the 12 months. Thank you. Bless us. Man, you have ignited my passion for PoE 1. Also introduced me to a wonderful game, Battletech. I want to also say sorry, my English ain't my mother language. Don't you ever worry about that, bless us. I really appreciate your 2-month double sub. Thank you for it, man. And glad we could introduce some fun games to you, man. It's kind of awesome. Thanks for watching today, bud.
Not sure how I feel about this. There you go. It's no trouble.
Yeah, these aren't stealing again. How weird.
There you go.
There we go. So I'm guessing this will be a relatively tough fight. We may actually get the voice or the text options again, which would be nice. Let's see. Thank you, Progression Obsession.
Arthur.
Yeah, that wasn't a very fair fight. Sorry about that. That was even pretty rude. Pretty rude. It's rare to see a spell tome in a bookshelf. Ah! Good! Man, it's a good thing I didn't just rest.
Close your eyes, Watcher. Not all of us are on such bad terms with sleep.
Certainly.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Oh,
yes?
There we go. Okay, cool. Save. I survived. 3 of my party didn't.
What have you done? This useless slaughter, Please, just let me finish what we came here to do.
Rimmergran sent me to close the breach. What's the white void?
Rimergon's domain. The frost-hewn breach is a weak spot in the barrier between us
you want to
and the
open the
white
breach?
so that we can... But if anything could pass through the frost-hewn breach...
Tell me about your people.
We call ourselves Glomfellan. We received a watcher in our lands a season ago and paid her to tell us of the origins of our souls. We wanted to contemplate the essence that fills us and consider how Rimergond might shatter and sow us once our days are spent. We were not prepared for what we learned.
I don't think the Watcher was either. She explained that every one of us had been reborn whole into the clan over centuries, generations spanning back to the first days of our people set foot on the white that wends. We had all been cut off from the mercy our God promises. That night we began awakening, experiencing fragments of our past lives, old hatreds, dead passions, tangled memories. It illuminated nothing but the realization that we're doomed to live 1,000 pointless lives, never closer to Rimmergrand's salvation. How did he conclude those lives were pointless? Maybe Rimmergrand showed them exactly what they asked, and they can't see the answer in front of them. You can't oppose the will of a god. Fine, you want to die? I can help you with that. You brought this on yourself! Okay, let's go ahead and do this.
Absolutely. That optic true.
Oh, healer. No, don't attack him. Jesus, dude. What are you doing? You dickbag. Why did you do that? I didn't tell you to attack Cohh.
That's the
That's going to leave a scar. Understood.
Okay.
Blood makes.
See if we can keep her knocked down. That was a great hit. 27 and 18.
That's not very helpful.
All right. There we go. Hey, Dark Warrior, what's up, buddy? Pyro side. Yeah, man. Thank you, bud.
I'm here.
Okay, cool.
At once.
Seal the breach. Plug the hole with Rimmergrand's shard. The shard fits perfectly. As it settles into place, the cold around the altar dissipates. Similarly, the portal before you seems to thicken and the mysterious seepage tapers off. You have gained reputation with Twin Elms Major. You have gained reputation with the Fangs Extraordinary. Well, I guess that was the right decision. Interesting. So, I'm a little confused. Did the people that live around here not like these guys?
It's no trouble. Hope that helps.
Huh.
Step.
They must have not liked him or something.
That's what I'm here.
I bring your end.
Maybe they just didn't like the order. Yeah, no, right, Dark Hollow? Well then. Hey, Booty, have a good sleep, buddy. We'll see you later, man.
I'd say it's time
Thanks for
to
hanging
get
out
a
today.
campfire going and let sleep follow.
Autopause start a combat. What?
I bring your end.
Oh, jerk. I was like, who did that?
At once.
I need to be careful here, because I thought the rest of this area was tiny, but...
I bring your end.
What?
I bring your end.
That's not really helpful.
Can we not bring my end? Ah, trap detected. Jerk.
Hope that helps.
Cool. Excellent. Another potion for me to ignore. Awesome.
I suppose it can't be helped. I suppose it can't be helped. There you go.
Ooh. Oh. A young Orlin scrambles on the stone floor, pressing her back against the wall and baring her teeth at you. Her fur is patchy and matted. As you step into the room, she squints and turns her large ears towards you. A heavy sigh escapes her tiny body. Beast, take me. My eyes mistook you for one of them. Please get me out of here. What happened to you? When Noonfrost began freezing the lake, my sister, Larha, sent me to seek out the cause. The pale elf Estermorn seized me before I could report back. These pale elves are behind it. They showed up in Twin Elves not long ago, saying they wanted to see the upkeep of Noonfrost. I don't know how, but they opened the Frost-hewn breach at the back of the temple, sucks warmth and life straight into their frozen god's barren domain. They've got to be stopped. It's only a matter of time before the cold spreads further. Make a run for it. Go. She turns towards the hall, her large ears angled forward. As fast as my feet can carry me. Thank you, Estermorn, and be careful. See ya! Oh, wait, you know what? I'm going to follow her out. I want to make sure she makes it. Oh, God. She's going a different direction. You good? You good? Okay, we good. Alright, there you go. Awesome. Oop, shit.
Lavaru, via.
There we go. Man, this place is gigantic. I love it. Get him. Oh, healer.
Death takes you. Forced to battle.
There we go.
How long has it been since we made camp?
Be cautious.
Quick look around for
Be
hidden items.
constant.
I don't see any. We are good. Let's save it. Oh, yeah, we can go check the bed. That's right. We'll work our way back up that way. Apparently, there's more to explore here.
Death, take you!
That shall stop us!
Oh, a good time to mention this since we've been having some issues with it today. A really cool change is they have also made some big improvements to the AI system in PoE 2. Apparently, not only is the AI much more reliable in PoE 2, but it's also much more customizable. And from what I've read on the PoE 2 Reddit, it kind of does what you tell it to. So that's one thing I can say. The entire game, we've been kind of wrestling with the AI a little bit. So that is really good news to hear. Very much looking forward to see how that turns out.
Death, take you! Death, take you!
The Mile says, whoa, what? I couldn't finish PoE because of the awful ally AI. Yeah, dude, the Mile. Definitely look at PoE 2. They have made some really big improvements from what I've heard. Very, very excited about that. RZ says, wow, 2018 and AI does what you tell it to. Such an innovation. Well, I think the issue in PoE is that the AI does too much. It really tries to do what it thinks is the smart idea. And the problem is that sometimes it thinks its idea is better than yours. So what can happen in this game that is so frustrating is if you tell your character to do something and then on the way to doing it, or even sometimes while casting a spell you've told them to, the AI will make another decision, stop whatever action you started, and then start doing that. If you ever move a character and the character just kind of stops with no enemies around him and starts doing something else, that's the AI taking over. I would turn off the AI, but I'm also not a fan of like micromanagement all the time, which is basically what you have to do.
I'll see what I can find.
So it's been, you know, okay throughout the game. There's been a few times that it's been an issue, not too much. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to improvements in PoE 2. Ragnarok says it's exactly why I didn't use the AI at all. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. I completely understand why people just want to turn it off. That's just like I said, for me, that's a little bit too much micromanagement. Hey, Aletho plushies going to Sweden. Awesome. Thank you very much for that, Maria.
Not sure how I feel about this. Hope that helps.
Man, all these keys. Didn't even need lockpicking in here. All right, let's go grab this item over here. I think that's everything. Yeah, what a cool level, though, huh? That was a great one. Oh, she hid a blade under the mat. Nice. Some RP loot there. Always a big fan of that. There's an option to turn on just the auto attack in AI. Well, that's the thing, Aranil. Sometimes just the auto attack AI will override your commands. Yep. At least I know it has in a few cases. Any AI at all can sometimes mess it up. Yeah, Snipar says he didn't notice any AI issues in his playthrough. Oh, cool. Who is... Oh, this is the guy that I think we freed? The Orland stands under the open sky, taking deep breaths of fresh air. Feels like I've been reborn. Come by the moth sometime. The rest of the Fangs will want to meet the cunning Estermore who freed me. Cool. I'm glad we did this quest first. Because I think the Maw is the name of the stone thing, right? Yeah, dude. And that's literally where we're going next. So that's kind of perfect. All right, first we're going to go back and talk to this god, though. And we're going to see what his solution is to Widewind's legacy. So for those that may have not been here earlier, we already did Hylia, and Hylia wants to return the souls of the Hollowborn. And go from there. Now, there's three other gods
use a wee kit
that we can pick. And we're going to see what their solutions to Widewind's legacy are. Or if, maybe they're going to have solutions to other things. I really don't know. We'll see. Have I done the treasure hunt for PoE 2 on the website to get the in-game loot? No. I haven't. What's that? What's that? I feel like somebody told me about that a long time ago, but I don't know what it is. That's Barath. I think this is the guy, right? By the wheel, it's Skane. The Oryx stops and stands before you, enveloping you in the violet blizzard that surrounds it. Though its mouth does not move, the beast speaks in a deep, thunderous voice.
A clan of Glamfelin ventured from the white that wends to find the crack in the ice. When you sealed it, you damned their souls to a slow weathering here. One they had sought to escape.
Their souls will eventually break down.
Entropy is not the sudden, violent combustion of heat and flame. It is a slow progression. Fragment by fragment, the elements wear even the mountains to dust.
So he liked that idea. Oh, man. That's messed up. The world shudders beneath you. A great crack echoes across the white expanse. The ice splits at your feet, waves lapping through the rift.
The Watcher seeks something long lost. What is it you search for?
The thousands of souls that Theos has stolen for Wodica.
Theos has removed these souls from the cycle. They are ice melting in the sun. Let them fade.
Let them forget this world and be forgotten by it.
Take the souls she so desires and grind them into dust. Let her see her careful schemes thoroughly ruined.
That last one sounded a little nastier than the other two.
For several seconds, the waves wash quietly against the ice, and the Aurochs stands silently amidst the churning flurries.
It is the destiny of all things to crumble and join the chaos that follows this world. Some seek it willingly, as you have seen.
To mingle, roiled and stirred by the tides of the universe. It is not an unkind fate.
You would give these souls the very fate you sought to deny the Glamfelin pilgrims.
I am the beast of winter. I neither speed nor alter my path for the whims and desires of Kith. I take souls at the time of my choosing, be it mote by mote or in a sudden tempest of chaos.
These souls, they have already forgotten their place in this world. They have been lost to existence. Let them be memorialized and mourned for an age, and then forgotten entirely.
Why do you oppose Wodica? Yeah, it kind of sounds like you wouldn't give a shit, right?
She desires to order chaos and shackle the agents of change in the world. Under her, all things would remain static and frozen according to her laws.
Even now, she only barely keeps the pact of the gods to leave the affairs of Kith in mortal hands. She moves in Theos where she cannot move directly.
Yeah, Green Atomic Waffle. Skane was the guy we had the fun time with the temple under the Deerford village. Yeah.
And so we call on you to do the same. Such are the schemes of the queen that was.
I'll seek Theos in Sun and Shadow.
When you reach the Burial Isle, we will send lost souls to guide you through the pit. This is our gift to you. What you do after you face Theos will be your choice, but we would have you set the stolen essence adrift.
And whether you would heed us or no, understand that our end comes to all things eventually. Help us achieve it, and we shall reward you now with a power to rival Theos's.
But do not choose lightly. We forget nothing, least of all a betrayal.
All right.
Do not wait forever. We wait, but Theos does not.
Well, that is 2 of 4 now. And I do not like that outcome. That doesn't jam with anything about our character.
I'm here.
It's looking more and more like we're going to do this guy, because Barilath is like the god of the cycle. So if anything, I bet he's going to want the souls like reborn into new people, which is good, but not quite what we're looking for. And then Galawain is the god of the hunt. So I'm guessing Galawain will want to take the souls and use them against Theos and Wodica in some way, but probably destroying them in the process as well. So we have like good ending, apathetic ending, cycle, and attack. But then again, we haven't done these 2 yet, so maybe they're completely different.
I'm here.
But that'll be the next step. Let's do... oh, we need to go rest. Let's go do that first. But I think we're going to do Galawain next, because we just had that other guy. Oh, I'm wrong about Galawain. Okay. Okay, cool. So maybe Galawain is something more interesting. We'll have to see what Galawain's is. This is really cool. Like, I have to admit, I had no idea that this whole kind of like choose your god and, you know, have him help you. Like, this is a very interesting way to kind of wrap this up. Kind of digging it. But first things first, we got to go to the inn. We got to get more supplies to rest because we have 0 and we need to rest. So let's do that real quick. Barilath getting all the name drops today. I know that's what it is. We have a community member named Barilath. So every time I see Barith, I'm like, that's Barilath, right? Yeah, it's Barilath. Ridenrod says you don't know anything yet. No, I barely do. I really don't. Am I planning another DOS2 run? Down the road, like eventually, but it's going to be a while.
I don't suppose we could rest a spell.
That's exactly what we're going to do, actually. Where's the inn? It's like down here. There it is. Yeah, Warlander, here's the plan. There are 3 main things that I want to accomplish before we finish this playthrough. 3 main things. I want to do the second DLC. It's going to take a little bit, but it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I want to finish the Endless Paths, or at least go as far as we can. That'll be cool. I want to also do everybody's side quest. I want to work through everyone's side quest and get to the... So there's like no side quests from people we know here. And then DLC, Endless Paths, and and companion side quests. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Looks like Durance wants to talk. Oh, it does.
What is it, Watcher?
Does what we learned about Wodika trouble you?
It stinks of her. It is justice, but if her greater purpose was to think Margaret would fall prey to such deceit. And Aethys, Widewind had always claimed to be invading Deerwood to free it. What if it were true? What if he had come to stop Wodika's plot before it began?
Uh-oh.
Surely Aethys earned his death at Godhammer Citadel, but not for those reasons. Not to keep him silent. If such a thing has brought about this chaos, must we always be tools of gods? If Wodika and Margrin, if they are the cause of this, the Hollowborn, if the purges were never necessary, if Aethys was fighting back...
Dude, Magrin could have used Durance at the behest of Wodika via Theos to actually... Oh my god, dude. He may have been hardcore used. Then your Godhammer didn't save Deerwood, it doomed it.
So many lies.
Durance
and
is...
Wodika.
Oh man.
Perhaps she is the next god to fall beneath the Godhammer.
What? Would it have been better if you had been spared this knowledge?
No, I am glad to have walked this far with you, seen this truth. Perhaps it was what I was meant to see, with a Watcher's eyes. All these dances of words and intrigues, machines of men, twisted, ripping the souls of children, and by the gods, the goddess of justice. If I could end her like Aethys, Margrin burned her once. One can do so again. Wodika, she must answer to her own justice.
Justice or revenge?
Anyone with a shred of spirit seeks both justice and punishment. It burns in the heart of anyone who lives.
Such great voice acting.
All seek it. If the world does not balance, we all drown in the oceans.
First flat.
And the gods would not care. Margrin, she must be redeemed. And punishing Wodika, that will serve.
Margrin was allied with Wodika. She tried to kill all the makers of the Godhammer.
Is this some final joke at my expense? To test my faith further? And why would you think that, Watcher?
The others who made the Godhammer, they all died, didn't they? That's why I saw their symbols fade from your staff.
If all you have are questions, then I have enough of those. She is a bitch of a goddess, to be sure. But even a whore only goes so far in crossing those she serves.
Because she didn't want anyone to know how the Godhammer had been made. No one knows how it came to be except few among Magrin like yourself.
You answer a question with a question. Then why did I feel her disappointment at Halgot? Why were we shamed?
Because I think she tried to kill you there.
Kill me? She is a goddess. I still drink from her burning breasts, Watcher. If she wished me dead, she could trace me to my source and kill me.
In the dream of the Godhammer, your spirit looked blurred, indistinct in the light, as if it had been sheared from you. Durance stares at you, his expression frozen, but he's silent, listening. If you had been damaged as I saw in the Godhammer vision, then she may be unable to see you as you once were. Durance turns from you for a moment, his face twists in thought, conflicting emotion running across his features. Finally, he turns to you, his face steady.
There's no proof, Watcher. I was a fool to think you could help me see any farther than I could.
If you don't trust me, then trust your staff. Admit that the other Godhammer builders are dead. Durance turns to the staff, and for a moment you see his eyes burning, taking in the edges of the wood, the symbols inlaid there, the 11 faded circles.
They died in the blast, yes. The other 11. I was the only one to walk away. I thought we had wronged our goddess. That this was my trial, and if I could prove myself worthy of her! I should have known better. There is only one God of redemption, and I saw him ended.
Dude. As he studies the staff, you feel a wave of heat, a terrible energy rolling forth from it in waves. So much so it feels as if the Godhammer itself is alive in his hands. And past it, you hear a cry like a child being born. And your eyes feel the flash of white, then 100 imagined shades of purple and white streaming and circling to the howling of a storm. And beneath it, the grinding of ancient machines of stone, rock, and metal, grinding and turning until all around you feel as if it's burning, sinking into the shadows of the earth. Beneath the ground, the only place where a spirit might find refuge. Holy shit. When your vision clears, you see Durance, his hands clutching the staff, and his eyes are bright, burning red. Atop the staff, the flame burns cleanly, brightly. As his gaze burns, he rips his gaze away and howls, a bellowing, horrid howl like a wounded animal, and sweat pours down his brow. We can see that justice is served to her and Wodika both.
To think I served her.
Holy shit, dude.
Her. Now I shall serve no one. Wodika's lies must be answered. And now it seems I must take fire in war from a goddess's false claim as well. I still take from her strength as I did, for as long as it lasts. For I shall not cast her aside yet, until I have drained her dry and had my fill, just as she intended for me. For I have learned one of the lessons of the faithful. The faithful may wound a goddess greater than any enemy. A purification is coming, and this fire shall consume them both.
Damn! Quest completed! Wow! That was it? Excellent. Oh, that was cool. What a great character. I also liked, by the way, that if you noticed in that last part, all of those options we used are things that we had done throughout the story, and a couple of those were straight up choices we made. So if you also noticed, every one of those speech options had a way to leave it. So it makes me wonder, like, I wonder if you can play this and mess it up to where you can't do it right because you make the wrong selection. Wow! Ragnaros says, congratulations, you just saved Durance's life. Yes, in one of the other endings he commits suicide. If you took the wrong choice, he could have left the party. Wow. How cool. How freaking cool. Okay. Oh, man.
I'm here.
See, stuff like that, you can't find stuff like that in anything but a deep RPG like this. I play these games for that last 5 minutes we just saw. Like that, oh man. That was so cool. That was so cool. Okay, anyway, we got stuff to do. Okay.
Greetings.
Let's go ahead and first see what you have for sale. Let's go ahead and buy a couple camping supplies. Get that filled back up. I want all your milk, all your sugar. I'm gonna make me some bread. What is this? Oh. Oh. That's kind of fun. Boop. Thanks, buddy. Alright, now we gotta rest. Somebody said we need to talk to a frightened villager? Did I miss them the first time we came through? Oh. The man looks up sharply as you approach, his eyes going wide. You! You're the one he's looking for. He sets down his wine. You killed Lord Raedric. Uh-oh. What if I did? No, you don't understand. It didn't work. I'm one of the guards at the keep. Was one of the guards. He killed one of them. He killed most of them. The ones you didn't. Kolsk. He didn't last very long. Nothing but empty air, him. Nice enough to work for. I mean, much nicer. But they didn't help him when Raedric came back. God's the screaming. His eyes, it was like he was burning inside. He says he's come back to lead us, like before. Says he's gonna kill you for what you've done. I told him I'd find you, give you the challenge, do it all honorable, that sort of thing. He let me go, and I kept on running as far as my coin could let me. Funny me running into you anyhow. Oh my god, wait. This is the guy we killed at like the beginning of the game? Maybe I should go see him. Wait, you mean I have a chance to kill him again? How can I refuse? It won't be like last time, I think. He's not human. I mean, not mortal anymore. It's like he's just up and refused to stay dead. I've never seen anything like it. Hope I never see anything like that again. In fact, I'm staying put here and drinking until I don't remember a thing. I wish you all the best of luck in the world, friend. There's something awful in that keep, howling after your blood. Oh, we're totally gonna do this. Vic Viper. Love it.
Hello.
Like a room, please. Sure. That's a lot of nice buffs. Arspain, dude. That is ridiculous. Arspain says, don't get all excited, chat. The next quest will start tomorrow! Sorry, guys. I gotta get out of here. Man, it's been fun playing this game. This game is getting very good here at the end. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. It has been a lot of fun, and I need to go. So we also have at the buzzer Mr. the Color 9 with the 115 tier, Dark Warrior with the 6 months, Shadow Julian with the brand new Prime sub, and Raxjus says, looking forward to play Divinity OS2 myself for the first time. What are the most fun, interesting party members to bring along on my journey? Love the stream and keep the good vibes from Rack. Rack, I'm gonna be honest. If you stick with the characters that the game provides, like the special companion characters that you find at the beginning of the game, you're gonna have a good time. I only have played with a few of them because, I'm going to do another playthrough later. But every character I had was awesome. And I'm guessing they're all awesome too. So, yeah. Just make sure you pick like the headlining characters. They all have their own stories and subplots, and it's very interesting. So, yeah, pretty awesome. Anyway, guys, again, thank you for your support today. I got to get out of here. I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be very much like today, guys. We're going to start with a full morning of Battletech, and then we're going to come back in the afternoon. I don't know if I'm going to take a lunch tomorrow. We'll see. And we'll come back in the afternoon and do more PoE. Kind of like today, our goal is going to be the same tomorrow. We're going to keep doing we'll probably do Raedric's Keep first tomorrow afternoon. And then after we do Raedric's Keep, hopefully, I've heard it's hard, we will move on to the rest of the world and keep moving from there. So pretty awesome. But anyway, guys, again, thank you so much for being here. Battletech and Pillars of Eternity 1 continue tomorrow. Also, as a reminder, Frostpunk is coming up. And as a very, very special reminder, we have a very large, girthy Pillars of Eternity 2 playthrough coming. It may even turn into a 100%. Hope for you guys to be here for it. It should be awesome. Love to play it alongside you guys. And that is going to be on May 8th or earlier. Make sure to follow my Twitter and stop by the stream for any updates there. Anyway, I'm out of here. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are around the globe. Thank you so much for spending some of your life here today. And keep your eyes on chat for a raid. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye-bye.